Good afternoon for everyone. I believe that you guys have received the email. So our company want to investment. Which company we want investment? Eco Development Berhad or Tropicana Corporation Berhad? So let us start our meeting. So first, welcome our GM.
My name is Manjai. I'm the General Manager. Today I will introduce about Tropicana and EcoWorld. Tropicana was incorporated in 1979 and listed on the main market of Brazil Malaysia Securities Berhad in 1992. In 2013, the group underwent a rebranding exercise and has since become one of the country's top conglomerates with diversified business interests in property development and property management, property investment, recreation and resort, investment holding, and more. With over 40 years of expertise, the group has ranked in over 136 awards. Coincidentally, EcoWorld Malaysia is a public listed Malaysian company involved mainly in property development. They have secured approximately 831.3 areas of land bank with a total gross development value of 85 million. We currently have a presence in Klang Valley, Iskandar, Malaysia, and Penang with 20 projects comprising a product range that include affordable, upgraded, luxury home, integrated high-rise development, and green business park.
Next, welcome our accounting manager.
My name is Teo Jingyue. Now I would like to share with you the finance statement review between the EcoWorld Development Group Berhad and Tropicana Corporation Berhad, which I collected online. First, next, I would like to talk about the EcoWorld Development Group Berhad statement for the finance year ends 21 October 2022. The net profit is 120,383,000. Next, you can see the total asset of the EcoWorld is 9,399,726,000. Next, after that, the total equity is about 4,738,471,000. The total liability is 4,661,255,000. Next, following data above, the net cash of operation activities is 935,972,000. The net cash from investing activity is lost about 218,183,000. Then the net cash from financing activity is lost about 237,143,000. Next, the second company that I would like to share is the Tropicana Corporation Berhad Group statement for the financial year end 21 December 2022. The net loss is around 410,597,000. Next, total asset of Tropicana is 12,279,373,000. Next, the total equity is about 5,755,011,000. Then the total liability is 6,524,362,000. Next, you can see the net cash from operating activity is lost about 24,674,000. Next, after the net cash from investing activity is lost about 14,995,000. Next, lastly, the net cash from financing activity is lost about 132,631,000. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for our accounting manager. Next, welcome our financial department.
Here is the financial analysis for two property company, which is EcoWorld Development Group and Tropicana Corporation.
Next. First, we'll look at the liquidity ratio of two property companies. From the ratio above, it shows that EcoWorld Development Group's current ratio is 1.14. This means EcoWorld has enough current assets to cover its current liabilities.
For Tropicana Corporation, the current ratio is 1.01 times, less than the EcoWorld. Since both companies' current liabilities can be covered by the current assets, the current ratio is still not sufficiently superior.
For credit ratio, without selling inventory and assistance of prepayments, EcoWorld and Tropicana have no adequate current assets to cover its current liabilities, because the current quick ratio of both companies is less than 1, which is 0.76 and 0.58. Now we move to the efficiency ratio. From the data above, it shows that EcoWorks Development Group's inventory turnover ratio is 1.62. And inventory conversion period we use 316 days divided by 1.62, and we get 222 days. It depicts that EcoWorks is about to sell all the inventory within 222 days.
Tropicana Corporation only has 0.4 times in inventory turnover ratio, and it is not above 1. By using the same principle, we know that Tropicana Corporation used 900 days to finish selling all the inventories.
For the account receivable turnover ratio of EcoWorks Development Group is 0.21. By using 360 days divided by 0.21 equals to 1,740 days. We can note that the EcoWorks took 1,740 days to collect back all the indebtedness from their debtors.
By using the same principle with the EcoWorks Development Group, Tropicana Corporation's average collection period is 0.32. That means the firm took 1,125 days to collect back the indebtedness from their debtors. Next, we will move to the leverage ratio.
As you can see, EcoWorks Development Group has a debt ratio of 0.5.
And the Tropicana Corporation debt ratio is 0.53. The both companies have a debt ratio over than 0.5, which means that creditors can supply more than half the firm's total financing. Compared to two companies, EcoWorks has less debt ratios, so it has less potential loss that may occur in the event of liquidation.
For time interest earning ratio, the main purpose of this ratio is to measure the ability of the firm to meet its annual interest payments. The EcoWorks Development Group's time interest earning ratio is 3.33, which means EcoWorks has enough ability to fulfill its interest obligations.
Tropicana Corporation has a time interest ratio only of negative 1.44. It indicates a potential insolvency risk for the organization. Last, we will move to the profitability ratio.
From the data above, it indicates EcoWorks Development Group has a gross profit margin of 0.24, and the Tropicana Corporation is 0.48. This means EcoWorks is making 24 cents of gross profit for every 1 ringgit of sales they make, after deducting cost of goods sold. And Tropicana Corporation makes 48 cents of good profit.
As a comparison between two companies, Tropicana Corporation has a better earning potential and also more efficiency in controlling its cost of goods sold.
As you can see, both company net profit margin are not so good as well. EcoWorks Development Group has a net profit margin of 0.08, which means for every 1 ringgit of the sales the EcoWorks makes, the company just only get 0.08 as the net income.
For Tropicana Corporation, it already suffers a loss because it has already turned into a net loss, which the net profit margin is a negative 0.44. This is the main reason.
Next. The EcoWorks Development Group has a higher return on asset compared to Tropicana Corporation, which is 0.017 and negative 0.033. This means the management of EcoWorks Development Group is more ability to make profit from the firm investment on assets.
From the data above, it indicates EcoWorks Development Group has a better return for the shareholders compared to Tropicana Corporation, which is 0.03 and negative 0.07. That's all for us. Thank you.
Thank you for the financial department. So after I see the presentation for the report, question, and I already list in this discussion part. So first question I want to ask, why the gross profit margin to Tropicana Corporation is more better than EcoWorld Development? Who else can answer for me?
I am CFO. I will answer your question. It is because Tropicana Corporation has a better earning potential and also more efficiencies in controlling the cost of goods sold and the price policies implement compared to EcoWorld Development Group.
Okay, thank you for our CFO. So my second question is, why the debt ratio of Tropicana Corporation very high is over than 0.5?
It is because the condition of Tropicana has supplied more than half the full total financing. The less debt ratio, the less potential loss that may occur in the event of liquidation.
So my next question is, can we rely on EcoWorld or Tropicana to provide us with reliable protection in the face of uncertainty?
EcoWorld has very good data and financial statement to provide investors with a good basis to invest in.
So my next question is, a company's operational healthy can be indicated by stable cash flow. So my question, which of these two things has a more consistent and reliable cash flow?
In 2022, cash flow EcoWorld has 1235035 ringgit, while cash flow Tropicana was 263075 ringgit. EcoWorld has stronger and more durable cash flow.
Okay, for my last question, why impact will we gain why we invest in both of this company? Who else can answer me?
May I try?
Yes?
In my opinion, investing in EcoWorld can earn 534 cents per share, but while investing in Tropicana World lost 2470 cents.
So I want to get some opinion for yours. I have created a vote in WhatsApp. You guys can vote in our WhatsApp group. Yeah. All done already? Okay. I see the result. EcoWorld got 4 votes and Tropicana got 1. May I ask who is the vote of Tropicana?
Me.
Okay. What is your opinions?
In my opinion, Tropicana Corporation maybe will be benefit for our company in the future time. As we can see at the profitability ratio for the gross profit margin, Tropicana Corporation is better than the EcoWorld. It means the sales for them is very good and the cost of goods sold for the Tropicana Corporation is controlled by the good environment.
Okay, thank you for our financial department manager. Let us see conclusion first. Okay, EcoWorld development, variable liquidity ratio, efficiency ratio, leverage ratio, and profitability ratio are set to capture the attention of potential investor and instill substantial investor confidence. But Tropicana Corporation perhaps has a better earning potential and also more efficiency in controlling its cost of goods sold and the pricing policy implement mentioned compared to EcoWorld Development Group. So in our final decision making, our company choose the EcoWorld to do the investment. It is because the EcoWorld Development Group got more better financial statement and financial performance. So thank you for this small meeting. Thank you for everyone for your report.
Thank you.
Thank you.